Alright guys, welcome back. This is day 25 of 30 80s metal riffs in 30 days. And it was brought to my attention that I must include the Mad Axeman himself, Michael Schenker, in this riffs list. A lot of times I don't think of, when I think of 80s metal, I don't necessarily think of Michael Schenker, but of course the classic MSG albums came out 1980, 1981, so, and then he had Assault Attack not too long after that. So my friend who recommended this is correct. We needed Michael Schenker on this, and plus, as many of you know, Michael Schenker is one of my favorite players of all time, if not my favorite, and so it makes sense to include him here. This is a great riff, has a little bit of a lead guitar thing at the beginning with a rhythm behind it, which I'll show you that as well, and then we'll get into the main riff. Super cool, great track by Mr. Michael Schenker. Alright, so before we get going on this, make sure and check the description below for the tab for this. I've got the little lead part tabbed up for you, and I'll show you the rhythm part behind that. And also I've got a free sweep picking guide, Sweep Picking Bootcamp. Grab that, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so let's get right into it, guys. We're going to play this little melodic lead idea. Well, let me show you the chords first. So the chords underneath it are and then we're into the main riff. So it's a B flat, kind of open A string here, and then leading to a G5 power chord, to a C5 power chord. Then we're going to go C5, open A, move that up to D. So back to the B flat, and this time we're just going to go right from the C5 to the D5 and do a galloping rhythm. Okay, so that's again. And that's what the lead guitar part is played over top of. Okay, so for the lead part, so this is basically starting out kind of in the key of D minor, and then when it hits the main riff of the song, we're moving that to G minor. But for this, we're just playing kind of right here in this 17th fret area, and I'm starting on the G string, then 17th fret up a whole step, and then release it, pick it again when you get down to the bottom of the bend. Then we're going to go 17 G, 15 17 15 on the B. So and that's, I would probably bend this note at the 7th fret, 17th fret. And that's a half step bend on the B string, 17th fret. So that first line together is, and that's a little bend here from 17 on the G, and then resolving to the D note here. That's as the rhythm guitar is playing that. Michael's always so great about knowing what note to play over what chord. Now we're going to play again, so let me do the first part. So now we're going to go, that's 18, 17 on the B. We're going to go 18, 17 on the B, 17, 18, 15 high E, back to 18 on the B, so 18 B, 15, 17 high E, 18, 17, 15 high E, hammer on 15 to 17 high E. Okay, so that second part is if you put both lead parts together, then you get this. Okay, and at the very end of here, on a lot of live versions, Michael does that. It's not on the album, but kind of a high little slide off, just a little quirky thing. And so then we're into the proper riff here of Attack of the Mad Axeman. This was the second MSG album called MSG, confusingly enough with the first MSG album. And I think they may have only been a year apart or even less than that. So that's even more confusing. But both of those first two MSG records are brilliant. So, but this was the second one and had Attack of the Mad Axeman on it. The main riff to this. Now we're going to move to the key of G. And we're playing right out of the G blues scale. Okay, so let's take a look at it. We're playing G at the 3rd fret on the low E, and the 5th fret on the octave on the D string. Back to the G at the 3rd fret, 3rd fret D. Then we're going to play this line, and that's 3, 4, 5 right out of the blues scale here. 3, 4, 5 on the A, 3rd fret D, skip way over to the 1st fret. I say way over, 2 frets. It's a big jump though in the context of the riff. And give that a little tweak here. It's a little blues bend, less than a quarter step. And that's the first half, 3, 1 on the low E, so it's slow, it's this. Picking wise, probably all downs to start with, and then alternate picking for the run. Okay, and then continuing on. Okay, the first time we're just going to go 3, 4, 5 on the A, and then 5 on the D and G. That's part of a C chord here, but we're not playing the root at the 3rd fret. We're just playing 5D, 5G. Little vibrato there. Okay, so far we have this. Okay, then we're going to go to the second part of the riff. Same exact thing, except this time we're going to end on 3rd fret on the D and G. Part of a B flat. And you'll hear that come out the left side speaker if you're listening in stereo. Alright guys, so that's the entire riff. Let me go ahead and just play through the main riff there for you. Here we go. Love that. So much fun to play. So, if you're looking for inspiration, you really need to look no further than the man, MSG, Michael Schenker Group, Attack of the Mad Axeman. This was day 25 of 30 80s metal riffs in 30 days. Very excited to bring this one to you. Make sure and grab the tab down below, as well as grab the free Sweet Picking Guide, Sweet Picking Boot Camp. Make sure and subscribe, and I will see you for Riff 26, day 26 tomorrow. Rock on.